Hi, I'm Stephanie. Thank you so much for coming on this yoga journey with me. Let's begin. Let's come to the top of your mat. On an inhale, arms up. And exhale through the nose, swan dive forward. Gently roll all the way back up. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, swan dive forward. Just start to take it all in. Start to become aware of your breath. Take your feet about hips width apart. Take your hands behind your back. Start to release them down towards the ground. If you want a little bit more, you can clasp your hands together. Really feel the opening in the back of the body, opening in the shoulders. You might feel a bit stiff at the very beginning here, but we will warm up as we start moving. Inhale and exhale, release the hands down. Bend the right knee, right fingertips on the ground. Look up. Left arm up. Open that left shoulder. Look to the sky if you can. If it's too much on your neck, you can always look down. Feel your body wake up. And exhale, release down, other side. Left fingertips down, right arm up. Bend that left knee to make it a little bit easier. And breathe. It's a lovely breeze out here this morning. Just perfect. Inhale. And exhale, bring it all down. Gently roll all the way back up. Reach up. Stretch that out. Exhale, swan dive forward. And step back into down dog. To begin, let's just pedal the legs a bit. So bend one knee, straighten the other, and alternate. Start to open the back up just a little bit more. You're going to take your shoulders over the wrists for plank and hold it here for a breath or two. Every time you're in plank, really use that core to hold you up, not your lower back. And on an exhale, come down, elbows in, come to the tops of the feet. Inhale, up dog. Take a breath or two here. And push back into down dog. Take your right leg up and back behind you. Keep pressing that left heel down while you raise your right leg up. And bring your foot up in between the hands for our first crescent pose. Really get down onto that right leg, straighten that left leg out. However low you can get today, it's all good. And when you're feeling balanced, just start to look up and open up the arms. I always find it a bit trickier for balance when I'm outside, but it's good. It puts me to the test a bit. Really feel the opening in the shoulders. And bring those arms up. And rotate over to the right for a little twist here. So palms facing out. Keep the right leg bent and the left leg straight. Relax those shoulders down. Feel that twisting of the spine. And breathe. Take your hands to prayer position, and you're gonna hook that left elbow on the right leg for a little more twisting here. And wherever you're feeling today, you can look down, you can look out. For a little more of a twist, you can start to look up. And breathe. And bring it all down. Step your right foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back to down dog. Gently take your shoulders over the wrists Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back. And again, really starting to get the flow going here. Down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. Take your left leg up in the air. Always have to balance out sides, of course. Press that right heel down as your left leg lifts up. And bring that foot up in between the hands for crescent pose on this side. Just take a few breaths here in this great strong pose. When you're feeling balanced, just start to look up. This time take your hands behind your back, clasp them together. If you want a bit more, press the palms together, open up those shoulders. And from here, raise those arms up. We're going to twist over to the left this time. So again, palms facing out, bent front leg, straight back leg. And breathe and enjoy this twist. Take your hands into prayer position and hook that right elbow on the left knee. A bit more twisting on this side. Spinal twists are great for decompressing the spine, invigorating you. This should feel good. And bring it down. Step your left foot back. Exhale, come down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back to down dog. Look up at the hands, a step or jump up. Look up, exhale, release down. Inhale, roll all the way back up. Raise those arms up, and we're gonna sit back into a chair pose. Now you want your knees to be directly above your ankles. They can be together or they can be apart, whatever's most comfortable. So you're just gonna sit back like you're sitting into a comfy chair, even though it might not feel comfy. It's great for your leg strength. Opening up those shoulders, you'll feel it in your arms as well. And breathe here. Keep bringing those arms back towards the ears for just a bit more. And exhale, release down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. Reach up. And another chair. This time, if you want, for a bit more, just raise those heels up to put your balance to the test. And release the heels down, release the torso down. Inhale, look up, step or jump your feet back to plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. We're gonna do just a little core work here. So take your shoulders over the wrists. You're gonna start to do mountain climbers. So you're gonna take your right knee to your left elbow and your left knee to your right elbow at your own speed. Really use your core here. Again, don't let this go into your lower back. You'll feel it in your arms as well. Quite an intense movement. So get your heart rate up a bit. Warm that body up. One more on each side. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. Right leg up and back behind you. Take your knee to your nose. Take a breath here. Bring that right leg back up. And bring that foot up in between the hands. Come up into crescent pose. Take a couple of breaths here. Center yourself. And we're going to open up into warrior two. So release that back heel down. Keep that right leg bent, left leg straight. Look out over your right fingertips, but really relax those shoulders. It's a strong pose. We don't want to create extra tension where we don't need it. This has a little extra intensity in the arms when you hold this position. It also helps calm the mind when you hold these poses for longer periods of time. And straighten that front leg, reach out, and let that right hand fall where it may. Left arm up for triangle pose. Again, on all these poses, wherever your neck is feeling, you can look down, you can look out, or for a bit more, you can look up. Whatever your body is feeling, whatever you need today. And if you want, you can get a little bit more in your shoulder, your left shoulder, and take your hand behind you and clasp it onto your leg. And breathe. And wherever you are, start to rotate your body to the right. Arms in tabletop position. Bring that left foot up just a bit. And take your arms stretched out in front of you with your palms facing each other. Legs are straight and strong. They might be getting a little bit wobbly here, and that's okay. Take your hands behind your back and just start to come forward. I've got a little ant crawling up my foot, and that's okay. So just start to come forward. There's a lot going on in this pose. Some balancing, some opening up in your legs and your shoulders. Just breathe into this. And we're going to a twisting triangle. So take your left fingertips to the outer edge of your right foot. Raise that right arm up. Open up that right shoulder. For definitely a more challenging twist here. The balancing part really makes it a little bit harder. And breathe. And do your best to keep your legs as straight as they can be. They have a tendency to want to bend a bit here. And bring it back down. Step your feet way back. Plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. Other side. Left leg up and back behind you. Bring your knee to your nose. Bring that left leg back. And bring the foot up in between the hands for crescent pose on this side. And open up into warrior two. Again, release that back heel down, palms facing down, look out over the fingertips. Very strong warrior pose. And straighten that front leg, reach out, left hand comes down, right arm comes up for triangle on this side. Legs are straight and strong. Right shoulder opens up, reach that hand up. And if you did it on the other side, give it a try on this side where you take your hand behind you and clasp it onto your leg. And wherever you are, start to rotate to the left. Arms in tabletop position, bring that right foot up just a bit. Palms facing down for a breath. And reach out, those arms in front of you, palms facing each other. And bring your hands behind you and just start to release that torso down. And take your right fingertips to the outer edge of your left foot. You're going to start to raise that left arm up for twisting triangle on this side. Again, it's an intense twist. Give it a try. If you stumble over a little bit, it's okay. Just get back in it, try it again. There's no judgment here. And bring it all down. Step your feet way back into plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. Raise that. Oop, my microphone is falling off, guys. Sorry about this. Give me a second just to reattach this. Okay, so take that right leg up and back behind you. Bend that right leg. And you can stay here, but if you want a bit more, just start to keep rotating to the right and flip the dog. So your left leg is straight, your right leg is bent, and you reach out behind you. It's quite an intense pose, but it should feel good. And wherever you are, come back to center and come up into crescent pose on this side. From here, you're gonna lift up that right heel. Just start to lean forward, and your body is in one nice long line. Come back up on an inhale. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, come forward. Release that heel down. You're gonna come up into warrior three. So you're gonna raise that left leg up. Both legs are straight and strong. And whatever you're feeling you need for your arms today, in front of you, to the side of you, behind, I like to clasp them together behind me. They might be getting a bit tired. You could even take them in prayer position. Whatever you need today, whatever feels good, just breathe. And start to come forward. Your fingertips down, your legs stay straight and strong, and your left leg just keeps lifting up for standing splits. And if you want a little bit more, take your right hand behind your right leg. And breathe. I always like to say that our legs might not be in full splits here, but they're certainly split apart. So that's definitely good enough. And reach that left foot way back. Step the right foot back to meet it. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. And of course, the other side, left leg up and back behind you. You're gonna bend that left knee, open up that left hip. And it's okay to stay here, but if you flip the dog on the other side, you should flip the dog on this side. So just start rotating to the left. Right leg straight, left leg bent. Reach out behind you and breathe. Wherever you are, bring your left foot up in between the hands. Come up into crescent pose. You're gonna raise that left heel up off the ground. Just start to come forward on an exhale. Inhale, up, keeping that heel up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach out, release that heel down, and come into warrior three on this side. So wherever your arms were on the other side, you can take them on this side as well. And start to come forward. Really raise that straight right leg up. For standing splits, you can take your left hand behind your left leg and breathe here. Inversions are also great for leaving an invigorating feeling. It should feel nice. It's intense, these poses are intense, but ultimately they should feel good. And step that foot way back, left foot back to meet it. Exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. Look up with the hands, step or jump up. Look up. Exhale, release down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. Reach up. And exhale, sit back into a chair pose. This time we're going to take our hands into prayer position and do a chair twist. So you're going to twist over to the right, hook that left elbow on your right leg. And wherever your neck is feeling, you can look down, you can look out, twist a bit more up. And if you want to take it one level more, it's up to you. Take your left hand down and your right arm up. For just a bit more. Wherever you are, keep breathing. Feel this lovely twist. And exhale, release it all down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. Reach up. And exhale, sit back into chair. And twist on the other side. Prayer position, hook your elbow on your knee. And wherever you were on the other side, go for it on this side. And exhale, bring it all down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. Reach up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, look up. Step or jump your feet back to plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back to down dog. Again, shoulders over the wrists. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. You're going to take your shoulders over the wrists and you're going to start to rotate to the left and stay on your right hand. You're going to bring your left arm up. You're going to either stack your feet on top of each other. If that's too much, take your left foot in front of your right. If that's too much, take your right knee down. We're doing side arm balance. The most important thing here is to keep your shoulder directly over your wrist for stability. And really keep raising up that right hip. And if there's a variation you like to do here, go for it. Just breathe. And bring it all down. We've got optional push-ups, 1, 2, 3, or 0. It's up to you. Little arm strength here. And rotate over to the right for side arm balance on this side. Again, keeping it even, whatever you did on the other side, let's do it on this side. Wherever you are, bring it all down. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. And again, one more time. Really flowing through this. Should feel good. It's going to feel pretty intense on your arms, but you've got this. Pedal your feet for a breath or two. Take your right leg up briefly. And take your foot up and your leg up and release the front part of your leg down. You're going to keep your left leg straight behind you. We're going to come into pigeon pose. Now, if it's too much on your knee here, you can bring your foot in towards your body. We're aiming to get the front part of your leg parallel with your front part of your mat, but it doesn't matter where you are. You're going to feel this no matter what. So extend that spine upward, relax those shoulders, and just keeping the extension, just come down as far as you'd like. It's quite an intense pose, but it's such a great stretch. Great stretch for runners, great stretch for everybody. And just breathe. Enjoy this hurt so good sensation. You're going to push yourselves back up. For a brief down dog here, raise that left leg up. Bring this side up for pigeon on this side. Again, wherever your foot needs to be to accommodate your knees and whatever else you're feeling today. Extend that spine, relax those shoulders, keeping that extension. Just start to come forward. You might not come all the way down, you might be up here, that's okay. If you want to stay up here, that's okay as well. Whatever you need today. Just breathe into this. Really focus on your breath, feel it coming in and out of you. And press yourself back up for a brief down dog. Come down onto your knees and sit back into a child's pose. Now you can keep your knees together here, or you can take your knees wide apart and keep your ankles together, depending on how your knees are feeling today and your ankles. And just really stretch those arms out, feel the side stretch in your body. And then take a breath where you just relax your arms. Enjoy this calming sensation of a forward bend. Child's pose is a great way to reset in anything that you do. And come back up, sit down on your mat. Take your feet and legs directly out in front of you. Keep them as straight as you can. They might need to creep up a bit if you're feeling a bit stiff, but you should get a little warmer, be a little warmer by now. And then raise those arms up, extend the spine, and keeping the extension just start to come forward. This is quite an intense stretch, but your breath can really help you. So every inhale, you extend your spine a bit more, and every exhale, you just let your body release down a bit more. Inhale, extend, and exhale, release. Another forward bend that can hopefully help calm the mind as the back of your legs scream out at you. And gently come back up. Bring the soles of your feet together. Take hold of your feet. Extend that spine upward again. And just start to come forward here for butterfly pose. Just really feel the opening in those legs. Your knees might be up here, that's okay. Wherever you are today, just come forward as much as you can. You're gonna feel the opening no matter where you are, your body. And come back up. Take those legs out in front of you. You can shake them out a little bit. Come lie down on your mat. We're just gonna do a brief little ab work. Why not, right? Take your hands to the sides of your head and just alternate a little bit uneven ground here. A little bit right to the knee, right elbow to the left knee, left elbow to the right knee. Just for a short time here, a little bit ab work before we finish. At your own pace. And one more on each side. And just come down, lie down on your mat. You're gonna take your feet hips width apart. You're gonna press yourself up. Stretch out those abs a bit, really get under those shoulders. You can take your hands clasped together underneath you. Really press those down to really push up those hips. A little back bend here to offset your ab work. And exhale, release it down. Going to do a quick stretch in the quads. We're going to do one leg at a time. So bend your right knee. You might actually have to come up to start this if you're feeling a bit stiff today. Bend your right knee and just start to come back as far as you can. Really feel the opening in that leg. In yoga, we traditionally do both legs at the same time, but I like to do one at a time because it's so intense on the knees. And up, wherever you are, if you're sitting up a bit, that's okay as well. Just get a little stretching in here. And release. From here, very gently, and make sure during this process you don't move your neck or your head. You're going to start to take your legs behind you for plow pose. Now, your feet might come down to the ground or not. You're aiming to keep your legs straight if you can. You feel that stretch all the way up your spine. You can clasp your hands together if you'd like. If you want a bit more, you can bend your knees and take your hands behind your knees. You'd be surprised at what positions your body can do when you try, and when you're warm. This is definitely a pose to do when you're warm. And wherever you are, very slowly start to roll back down. Bring your right knee into your chest, straighten out that left leg. We're just going to twist over to the left to kind of ease out that lower back. Look out over your right arm. Take a breath here. And the other side. First take both knees in, then just the left knee. Bring it over to your right, stretch that left arm out. Feel the release in your lower back. And bring it back to center. Bring in both knees, give yourself a great big hug. All the work you've done, fantastic. And just reach out those legs, let those arms spread open, palms facing up, close your eyes, and take a moment here to just let your body relax into it. This is the hardest part of the class sometimes because we just want to get up and go. But if we just take a few minutes, it doesn't have to be long, to just take in what we've just done. Take this moment to just let your body relax, breathe. You can have the rest of the day to be busy and frantic, hopefully not, but take this moment for yourself before you go back out there. And keeping your eyes closed, just roll onto your right side and press yourselves up into sitting. And keep your eyes closed, raise those arms up, inhale, reach to the sky. Bring your hands down into prayer position, open your eyes, and namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. It should hopefully make you feel good. Go on about your day with happiness, positivity, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Thank you.